What type of genre do you gravitate to and perform?
Um, that's a hard one, but I would say I gravitate towards, I guess mostly pop and R&B, like a mixture of the two. But I also love singing and performing soul and jazz as well. I like to infuse all of that together when I perform.
Okay. Next question is, what projects are you working on now?
I'm currently working on the release of my debut single, which is Dreams, and I'm starting the recording process for my debut EP, which hasn't been named yet. Name coming soon, but right now we're just focusing on releasing the debut single, which is Dreams, which I'm really excited about.
Great. And what type of music is your new single?
We like to call it retro pop.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's basically like a fusion of all the things that I named before. Pop, R&B, soul, and jazz all mixed in one. It's a totally new sound. It has a little bit of blast past. If I could describe it, if I've heard the correct or the best description, because my voice is very different. They say it's a mixture between a Macy Gray and a Jessie J.
Okay.
Which is retro, but also, very pop with the R&B twist.
Okay. So, in your words, what would you say a retro light is?
A retro light is someone who lets the deep sense of the word, lets their light shine. Is not afraid to be who they are. They allow their inner selves to shine through. And in retrospect to that, retro lights inspire others to be lights as well. On the other hand, on the surface of a retro light may just, it may be you, it may be me, it may be, retro lights are funky, they're fresh, they're not afraid to express themselves, they're just excited to be who they are, and they're not afraid to show everybody who they are. They're not afraid to be themselves. Retro life is all about individuality, being who you are, and being confident in that.
Okay. Who inspired you, or what inspired you to become an artist?
What inspired me to become an artist? It's a lot of things. I've always loved music. I've been playing music since I was 8 and started playing the cello at 8 years old. So it really made me want to be an artist. I really just wanted to be a songwriter at first, and then I went to a concert at 13, which was Lauryn Hill, Miss Educational Lauryn Hill concert, and Outkast was opening up for her at the time, and it made me want to do it. It made me want to create more. It made me want to think outside the box. That made me fall in love with music, and then watching people like Dave Matthews Band in concert, because the saxophonist LeRoy, rest in peace, but he was one of my mentors, and watching them on tour and everything, and going on the tour bus and things like that, those experiences made me want to do even more. I've just been driven ever since to make it happen.
Okay. And what helped you get where you are now? Like, did you do classes or, family or friends?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What helped you get where you are now?
You said what helped?
Yeah, like, did you do classes or, was it mainly family and friends?
It was a mixture of all. My mother has been my biggest support system in my music. You know, from sending me to Berkeley College of Music in high school to go study for the summer, or you know, anything like that. She's always supported me at 100%, but she'd also encouraged that I study my craft. So, you know, I don't think I would be where I am right now in terms of my creativity and the things that I accomplished if I didn't study voice, or I didn't study musicianship or anything like that, or songwriting. We're all students of anything we do, and we have to continue to learn and continue to try to nurture our craft. So I think both of those things, family and classes, education, all of that has helped me along the way. And then experiences too, because the music industry, you can have all the classes in the world, but if you just don't go out there and just jump into it, you'll never really learn the business. So that too, just experiences as well.
Okay. And who are your top 3 artists?
Of all time, or current artists?
Okay, give me of all time, and then your currents.
Okay, that's hard. Well, I would definitely say Michael Jackson. I don't say Michael Jackson because of the same reason everybody else does. I really study songwriters a lot, so I love Michael Jackson is like number one just because of his imagery and how he writes a song, or how he wrote songs. Prince, number 2, and I would say this is really hard, but I'd say Outkast and Lauryn Hill, like in one, if I could. I could put one of them in there as an alternate, but just because they're so Outkast, because they're just so creative, they've taken things and explored things that you never thought they would do, which I love. So yeah, I think all of those right now. There's so much more, but those are the top I could think of all time. Current ones, that's a hard one. Current ones, I'm trying to think. I do like Adele, you know. I like her voice. I like her songwriting is really good. Oh God, current artists. I still listen to the oldies. I would say, Kanye West. I like Kanye West. He's very creative. And then another one. Let me see. You know, I'm really a big fan of Maroon 5. They take me back to the 70s on some of their stuff. So I really like Maroon 5. So I'll say that for right now.
Okay, that's a good group you have there. So what are your career goals, and what are you working on in the future?
Career goals is to inspire, really. To inspire through art, to inspire through music. You know, through performing and touring. I'd love to tour and releasing albums and you know, hopefully getting a Grammy one day. You know, it's every musician's dream. But my career goal is to really just inspire the world. My goal is to inspire the world, and I'll just do it one red light at a time. The future things that we're working on is really right now just focusing on the single, and you know, we're putting some shows together. I actually am performing at Clayton State next week. Should be fun. I'll also be performing for SingStar Productions, so she's on next Saturday, so that'll be fun. And just continuing to perform around Atlanta as well as abroad, and also I write for people as well, so continue to do that, songwriting and stuff. But my main goal is to inspire, and hopefully I can inspire many, and many. So yeah.
Okay, that was a nice answer.
Oh, another thing I probably should have mentioned also, well, what I'm working on in the future is I'm also in the process, or I don't know if I'm a contestant on a show called Before the Fame. Season 1 on CW, which is still in taping. It feels like this is going to be forever. It really does. Good, actually, thanks to Kadena and Thanks to our producers, they actually sent me to auditions, and I made it to the finals, which now we're preparing for. Sorry. We start rehearsals for that tomorrow, actually. So that's the other thing that I'm working on. I haven't really told many people about it because I'm kind of the type of person where I'll wait until I get to a certain place and then I'll tell everybody about it. That's another thing that's going on with me, and I'm pretty sure she probably wanted me to mention that. So yeah, that's another thing. I'm a finalist on a show called Before the Fame that will be premiering sometime soon, I guess, maybe next year sometime. I don't know, because this is a long process. But yeah, that's another thing in the future that people should be looking out for, hopefully.
Okay, well, congratulations on that. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's cool. I felt weird doing confessionals and stuff. Doing a confessional, that was kind of weird. As long as I get to sing and perform, that's the fun part, is performing and, going in front of the judges and them telling me. I think the worst part was the time when I had to do one thing, and I did a song, and they asked me to do another song, but then they ended up not liking it, and then they said it on camera, and I was out of tune. But besides that, yeah, it's fun. It's a great experience. You get to meet a lot of cool people. A lot of the contestants are the ones that I haven't met all of them yet, but the ones that I have, had the pleasure of performing on stage with, or us having our interviews, or confessionals on the same days. The ones that I've got to meet and stuff, the finalists that I do know, they're awesome people, very talented, and I'm really excited to see how far I can get in this competition or whatever, and yeah, it's fun as far as weird with cameras and stuff, but it's fun. And actually, it's goal at the end of the day to have fun and to inspire. So, yeah. I talk a lot, Jesus. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. That's great for an interview. Good conversation. Well, once again, thank you and congratulations again. You are truly a rising star, and I wish you much success in your future.
Awesome. Thank you.